the bear into the background of this forest scene.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That a drop bear with a fishtail.
The bear is right at the background in the fog. You just can't see it. What the fuck that is at the front, I don't know.
But yeah, it's sometimes it produces some real freaky stuff.
Yeah.
Some real Stephen King shit.
Damn right. If I saw that in the woods, I'd be like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
I seem to have 2 tokens, Ed, and yeah.
It's
So
literally,
why?
It's literally, what the fuck has it done there? It's because everybody keeps changing characters and importing new characters. You end up with a billion tokens.
Yeah,
You can delete that one that I created of Tiffin, by the way. I brought it in before just to see whether it worked, but you can delete that.
See, I was going to tell you which one is evils and you deleted the wrong one. Because that one had the green border. The other one's got a red border, so I'm guessing that means they're not friendly.
Yeah, everybody comes in with a... No, that one is the correct one.
It's gone green border now.
I'm red to... Yeah, I'm red to Medi and...
Yeah, Medi's red. Everyone else is green to me.
I mean, not that it matters that much, but yeah.
It's because you all, for some reason, the game's defaulting you all as hostile.
That's because they're hitting each other.
It really wants you to do PvP, you see.
We've only been on one run, Sad, you know. We're not...
Indeed.
Although apparently I trust Sorrow's character because he's green.
They should all be green to you now.
Yeah, I know.
They're all green to me.
Oh, dear. Just sort of move the monitor out. There we go. Because, you know, we always need things on screen. Okay. All right, so last session, as brief as this week's going to be. Last session, you basically spent some time in the Carrion. I wouldn't say the Carrion Club, but Carrion Studios. Carrion Club has a completely different connotation, I would imagine. It's the meat locker. Well, actually, it was Healy Productions you spent
Healy Productions, yeah.
Which you were then introduced to Stanley, the janitor, who gave you access to a bunch of old documents. Why did Medi go like that? He just...
Sorry, no, I just spent ages doing my picture on here and then put it exactly where Sorrentaz is, realising I've done mine twice. Because it's the Medi show. There we go.
Nothing wrong with the Medi show. Yeah, so you discovered a name, Delphia, who was, I believe, the lead engineer, the lead sound engineer that was present during those nighttime recordings that Jet Black had made. And so that was potentially your next port of call, was trying to figure out who Delphia is and whether she'd be prepared to have a conversation with you, if you can find out who she is.
Her contacts though first, and we don't have a contact, right?
You do not have a contact, no.
How would we go about tracking her down, I guess?
Well, that is a good bloody question, isn't it?
We have a threader.
Is she still working? If she's still working, she might be able to be tracked down by contacting someone in the business, and you know someone in the business, don't you?
Well, how about the funeral of the lead singer, because he died, didn't he? If we can get a picture of her at the funeral, maybe Threader can chase that picture to something on the Tinterweb. Bearing in mind that I'm now computer illiterate, so I have no idea what I'm talking about.
The problem with that is there is no record of him having a funeral.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like Elvis, isn't he? There's no proof that he's died. We just heard that he died.
That's
Exactly.
right, sorry.
No, good point. Like
Anything
anything, you would need to reach out to some of your contacts, see if any of them have heard of Delphia.
Anything on old websites for the recording studio? You know, like a lot of companies have pictures of the senior members of staff and things.
Could be in some old. If she's worked on anybody else's.
Oh, music, yeah.
Productions. She could be in old music websites, old music mags, or stuff like that.
This is all assuming she's still using the name Delphia, though, isn't it?
No.
Well, no. If you're looking for an image, then that's how I'd probably find it.
Yeah, sorry.
And how will the image help you?
Whether she's been looked recently. I could put it onto forums, but predominantly, I'd probably see whether Rivers contact who's in the biz knows anything. So I'd probably pass that up.
I mean, in the biz is strong.
Yeah, because of the length of time. Yeah, because of the length of time, I'd probably say that might be the better, plan. But I can try. But
maybe look for the any fan sites of the actual band, because you know what fans are like, to be stalking them like I don't know what.
It's very true.
Yeah, the nightclub might have been getting albums and things, promo things from the original recording studio, so there might be some link that way.
Hmm.
A lot of the record labels send out promo discs to clubs.
I mean, I'm not convinced, but I can ask the question.
Yeah.
You can indeed, if you wish to.
Sadly, I don't think I've got anything that could possibly help you.
Anybody can help, potentially. It's just about whether or not
We're back at the right tree.
Yeah.
I've got no contacts that are linked with that type of scene. But...
Oh, well, I guess I might know some people who might be, or whatever.
Did you say you have a shaman?
Forum trolls are in this.
Do you say you have a shaman contact?
I do, Ebenezer. He is good.
I wonder if I can point him towards Julius Snowfox, my talismonger.
How would that help in this instance?
Well, it'd be a nice contact for her to sell stuff to.
Oh, potentially, yeah. But I'm not sure how that helps us find it.
No,
it doesn't in this case.
It gets two people looking for the same person, though. Maybe they can use the heebie-jeebies to find her.
Heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
I love the way you phrase that. The heebie-jeebies.
But it didn't look as good as good. The ooh magic.
So, anybody want to reach out to contacts? Give me the usual connection times 2, or connection plus connection roll.
Let's
I could try my fixer. Just in case he's.
Yeah. And you could, you could also start searching the interwebs as well.
Yeah. I'll do both.
Is that supposed to roll when I click those things there? Or do I use the dice at the top?
It doesn't roll. You'll need to use the dice at the top.
I have rolled my pool of 8, which is the contact. What was it? What's it called?
So mine's 6, isn't it?
Their connection rating times 2, which is 8 dice, and I got 4 hits.
Yep.
It's not bad.
It finally came through on the screen when I clicked the dice on the left. It just delayed.
No, that's Sorentar's test.
Sorentar's private.
Oh, no, mine's just above that.
Super sneaky contacts.
Yeah.
It didn't give you a dice roll. It just came through as...
Oh, that's not bad. Close to a Yahtzee.
Is Custard doing anything? And yes, I did say Custard.
I am changing his name. Definitely. He's got no contacts then. That kind of. All he can do is some basic computer lookups. So he'll surf the internet, see if we can find anything. Not very good with computers, but I've got something in it.
Right. Can anybody remember what time it was when you exited the building?
Oh no, bad dog in the house.
It was just after closing time, wasn't it? So it'd be about 5:30, something like that.
Oh, it's 6 p.m. Can anybody remember the day? I think it's 15th, isn't it?
17th, because we had a day and a half before the end.
17th. Okay.
I think it was the 15th, but we'd advanced somewhere along the lines. So I've worked 2 extra days into my timeline.
Okay. Oh yeah, Healy Productions 17th. I've got it on my notes. Yes. Yeah, you spent a bunch of stuff doing. You both spent some time doing other bits and pieces on the 15th and 16th, chasing things down, etc. Yeah. I've got that. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So you put out your calls, you put out your feelers. A couple of hours or so. So you kind of leave about 5:30, 6 o'clock. What's the plan? You kind of put out your feelers. You start doing your work. Are you where you're going? What you're doing?
Well, I'm in the back of Tiffin's van doing some Sudoku. I'll talk about that with you later, Zed. Sorry, he's nodding his head. But other than that, I guess I'm just trying to keep tabs on whether we've got any more work coming in, because as much as it was slightly traumatic, Rivers like, actually this paid. This was good. I can get out of this shithole if I get another couple of jobs. I might be able to live like real people.
Okay. All right. So you're just going to park the van up and just kind of sit in there and wait to see how long before you get any response from contacts. Is this the plan?
I don't think there's much actively that we can do rather than wait for, because we've got nothing. So I could do another search on whether there's any live members of the Shadows. That's possibly another, because Angelica's search kind of pointed towards that phrase in all the wording could point to, a tie to the band. So I can do a search on that, which I'll roll now actually.
Yep. Okay. So you can make an extended test with a duration of 1 minute, and you can just keep going for as long as you wish.
Okay.
But bear in mind, every time you re-roll the test, you reduce it by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just have a quick computer test because I haven't got that many points in it. It probably going to be one lucky roll.
It's taking the one off automatically, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, it will do. Yeah, for an extended test. Yeah. Ooh.
Decent second roll.
Oh, the extended hits is totaling the number, is it?
Yeah.
This.
Okay.
It's getting tough now.
It is getting tough.
We're down to 5 dice.
You didn't glitch that, though. That's good. You're going to keep going?
I don't know how many hits I need.
Well, I assume if you were successful already, you would have known.
I don't know.
Um,
I suppose I'll have to.
You've found out some information which I can cover, but there's still more information to find out that's going to be relevant.
Right. Okay. What happens when you take a break and then extend it? It just carries on with a minus, doesn't it?
It just carries on with the minus, yeah.
See, I got
that's fine.
2 successes on my 1 roll, but I've already got 4 dice.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so there's a bunch of things that's going to happen. Right. Interestingly, I think that took a Thread Reaper about 6-7 minutes in total to dig out a bunch of information. So, Cuz good, I'll just say it really quick, and it sounds like custard. So Cuz that's what we'll call you for now. Cuz
Isn't it Cuss God?
Right.
Cuz God.
Type in the new name.
Okay, he's going to type in his new name. It's going to be equally Welsh and equally difficult for us to pronounce.
No.
Nigel.
It's going to be Nigel.
Let me change it.
You should know by now that we just butcher any Welsh names that you present as there, Catherall.
I did have a look at what it meant the other day.
Shadow is great.
Yep, it is good. Also, kind of means shelter as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, can do.
Wraith. Okay, that's a good easy. It's a good easy English American name to pronounce. Is it Wraith or Rathi or Wraith, or how do you want me to pronounce?
I'm going to call him Wraith.
A lot of with a lot of phlegm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's known as Cuss God before Wraith, but Wraith's his street name now.
Okay,
Make it easier.
Cool. Okay, so Wraith. You discover so basically the best that you can come up with, and it does kind of help Thread a little bit, is you pull up the names of the shadows. The name that you focus on, because Jet Black was not the leader of the band, it turns out, and that's why this kind of takes you a little bit by surprise and stands out at you. Rather, it was somebody called Marley Bremerton, was the beautiful and charismatic face of the shadows. Using that information, Thread is able to kind of double down on the name. Seems that after sort of Jet Black's death, she disappeared completely off the scene. But then in the late 50s had a comeback album that tanked. Musically, she has not been heard of since. There was some rumours that she had something bad happen to her, potentially some kind of contagious disease, an accident. Nobody quite knows, but as far as everything is concerned, she's still alive. She does live in Seattle, but nobody seems to know where. It's about 8 p.m. when Riva, you get a River. Sorry, you get a ping from Ebenezer. Once again, he kind of lights up with his holograph for his call.
Hey, Ebenezer.
He smiles at you, says, well, twice in one day, River.
It wasn't actually Ebenezer who I was.
Who was it? Who did you contact? Sorry.
The artist formerly known as Prince. Who? No, I don't know. I haven't named my club owner yet. I forgot to do that by the background.
Your club owner. Okay.
It's on the Seattle music scene.
Okay.
Which is interesting because he does. It is an adept hangout as well as a non-awakened bar as well. So
okay. I'll let you
have some relation to this actually. So it could be.
I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you figure out a name. But anyway, so it's them, and they kind of smile at you and, hey, River, been a while.
Yeah. And I should have stopped by, but we've been a bit busy with work. Those VIP tickets came in well, and it's good job sending Callie. She got us straight in.
She said it was a good evening all round. She really enjoyed the music.
Oh yeah, you should book them if you can.
Yeah. I'll think about it. Nabo, right?
Yeah, you might want to put on some extra security. The troll and orc mosh pit got a little bit rough.
He kind of chuckles at that, doesn't he? Always. Yeah. Listen, you're going back a bit. I did hear a rumor actually that there was a jet black disc on the open market that had surfaced yesterday, but then everything went quiet again. I was expecting to hear somebody had bought it. Probably one of those corpo types have managed to pick it up, and it'll just get lost in the corpse archives, no doubt.
My best knowing grin and say, I wouldn't know anything about that.
And he kind of looks at you and nods. He says, so, Shadows, Jet Black. Yeah. Delphia. You know, it's about 40 years ago now. But I do remember, well, he doesn't personally. Delphia, yeah. She, at the time, people reckon she was one of the best in the biz. Sound engineers could really get the right sound out of some of those old legacy decks. And the tracks that she laid down on optical was apparently just incredible. Rumor has it that she was one of the hottest engineers. She had this knack of being able to make anybody sound good. Doesn't matter how bad they were, she could just eke the best sound out of them. Had a pretty heavy stake in Carrion Studios back in the late 40s, early 50s. When the whole place went under in the 60s, from what I understand, she took it very hard. She seemed to disappear off the face of Seattle. But rumour persisted that one of the reasons Carrion fell on difficult times and went bang was because they were dealing in BLT.
BLT? Bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
BTLs.
Yeah.
BLT, yeah.
I mean,
They're
sandwiches.
making sandwiches.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a side step from business.
They were dealing in bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Should have got the coronation chicken route. It's much better.
That with the raisins, no thank you. Jesus Christ, I told you I was tired. BTL. Rumour has it that the Carrion owners, including Delphia, started dealing in BTL. She got into the habit quite hard. Mellow stuff as far as initially apparently mellow stuff that just, as it always does with this kind of stuff, just gets worse and worse and worse. I hear she's still around into very hardcore. She deals a lot to get the money for the things she needs. She's got a place somewhere in the Redmonds. Couldn't track down the address, but yeah, I'm sure you've got contacts that can do that for you.
Do some fishing. That's a good lead.
Well, I look forward to seeing you at the club soon.
Yeah. As soon as I
It's
get
been a
some
while.
R&R, I'll be there. And hey, for once, I'll actually have some credit to spend.
I like that, he says. I like that.
No worries. All right. Do some digging. And tell Callie she looked good the other night.
Thank you. He kind of signs off.
Cool.
Sorry
All right.
about that, guys. I'm back now, but yeah.
No worries. You gave us all your money, which was really nice of you.
Oh, good. I just didn't need it.
You just didn't need it. You just had a little over. And I'm now living in your van. So cheers.
Yeah.
Cool. This is
productive time.
worrying. Carrion Studios, yeah, they started selling bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes.
Oh,
kind of went
no.
downhill from there. BTL's bad news.
Never get mixed up in that crap.
No, BTL's, yeah, very bad news generally. Does anyone know anyone who might know anything about the BTL scene that might be able to get us a little bit closer to probably where we don't want to be, but still probably ought to look?
I mean, I could try my mechanic friend. He might,
He's just
because, you know,
he's into that stuff.
Dominic Toretto. It's all about family. Yeah, I could ask him, I suppose, and I don't want to assume and alienate. But I know he does run with a group of people that acquire goods.
I'm assuming these are fairly illegal or at least restricted, Zed, generally, and by the sounds of it, whatever
Yes.
she's into is very illegal.
Yes, they are.
The hard stuff is, isn't it?
Yeah,
The hard
so-
stuff is.
Yeah, like the snuff stuff, but the some BLTs, BTLs, whatever, are used for like therapy and things, aren't they?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They're either restricted because they're, or this is not the restricted kind. This is the horribly illegal kind, by the sounds of it.
This is somebody falling off a building and you reliving it.
So generally speaking,
That's the
BTLs
same shit.
BTL itself are illegal, and the reason they're illegal is they obviously plug into your jack, but they have
It's
all
sense, isn't it?
of the regulators disabled.
Mhm.
And they are able to tap into pleasure centers of the brain directly. So it would be like, it's the equivalent of, directly injecting very hardcore drugs into your system, in the right place to get that immediate rush. And a lot of the time, BTLs are snuff. And so you get that, it can be snuff. It can also be very hardcore porn. And the whole concept of a BTL is that you're actually
you are experiencing it. Yeah,
you are fully experiencing it. So for those of you who've played Cyberpunk 2077, when you go into the you put the, I forget what they call it in there, but it's the same kind of thing, right? You experience what the person that this is all about or focused on was experiencing.
And which is why that sort of thing is illegal, because somebody had to die to make it.
The nearest legal thing would be SimSense.
Yep.
So we're going to be definitely walking on the shadier side of an already shady profession here.
Oh yeah, it's going to be tooled up if we're going to speak to anybody like that.
How much digging do we want to do on this? I mean,
well, I'm going to ask my mechanic friend if he knows any BTL dens. And maybe we can
in Redmond.
In Redmond, okay. Let's see what he says.
All right, you're going to give him a call?
Yeah, I don't really want to... Oh, I've got 3 hits as well. That's good.
So you got 3 hits. Okay. Well, look, it's your contact, Mehdi. So it's entirely up to you whether you think he would deal in it, he wouldn't deal in it, or
I don't think
might
he would
know people.
Yeah,
okay.
But I'm more looking for a location of where people do deal in it.
Okay, you got 3 successes. All right. You put out this call, and about sort of half an hour or so later, so by this time it's getting close to sort of 9 o'clock in the evening.
I'll be like, hello, Dom. It's Tiffin. Don't take this the wrong way.
He doesn't send you a holo call. He simply sends you a very curt text. It says, fuck you. We don't go near that shit.
Well, I was going to word it in the fact that, don't take this personally, but we're doing a job, and I just wondered if you heard anything about any BTL dens in the, was it Redmond?
Redmond
area.
Yeah, I mean, he still says, fuck you. We don't deal in that shit. But I do know a place on the edge of the Barrens, and it gives you an address.
Fucking hell, that's the next bridge along. 5 minutes from my house.
It could well be, yeah.
You could be
5
the next
minutes
star.
away from where you live. A set of rundown apartments.
Oh no, that's uptown from where I am.
No.
It's where the posh hobos hang out.
So, yeah, I'll thank him and apologise and say I wasn't even suggesting you dabbled. I was just wondering if you heard anything on the grapevine. Chummer.
He gives you a thumbs up and says, and his message again is quite curt. It says, yeah, we don't deal in that shit. Don't ask again.
Well, I'll text back saying, I've got an answer, I don't have to ask again, do I? Dickhead.
Wow.
Diplomatic as ever.
Diplomatic as ever. So you have a possible address.
I think we go there early morning when they're all tired and sleepy.
I mean, what's at this address? Let's do a quick search of this address and find out. It's an apartment block, right? But I'm assuming fairly rundown or derelict.
Definitely run down. Yeah. You're able to get kind of like a rough idea of where it is. It's definitely run down. It's probably one of those, 2-3 story buildings with maybe 6 or so apartments to a floor, half of which are probably occupied, the other half officially not occupied, but are most likely occupied by down and outs and people like River who don't have anywhere to live.
Would it be run by an organisation or a gang or something that's like very with protection, with it being highly illegal?
The BTL side of stuff, yes. Most likely any dealer would have a... I tell you what, you've got, those of you with gangs, Seattle gangs, give me a roll. That's a really good question.
Thing is, I know meta-wise, I know what they look like because it's in ShadowRun Returns, if memory serves me.
Wraith, yeah, absolutely. So you immediately, as you're listening to this conversation and the info comes through, you're like, yeah. The dealer would definitely have muscle. What kind of muscle would be difficult to say. What you do suspect, though, is that it's highly probable that the muscle partake.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So they're all likely to be burnt out, junky psychos.
Not necessarily.
Or just a psychopath.
Desperate, I would say, more than anything else.
They're going to be lunatics. Great.
Yeah. Wired for bear.
This is going to be dangerous if we want to go poking around this, guys. Like, we need to take some precautions.
We just need to grab one person, well, maybe 2 or 3, and question them.
Question on this, though, Zed. Am I right in thinking the Barrens are generally not well policed, if at all?
It's rough as balls.
Right. There is a possibility that police will respond.
It's like Hull.
If you're paying.
I must get my book out. Bear with me while 3 more pages fall out of it. There is a section in the book, in the rule book, that gives you an idea of how quick
the responses, yeah.
The response times are.
I'm going to guess 2 hours. That's what I'm going to guess.
2 days. Yeah.
Well, long enough so that it's just clean up and not having to actually deal with the problem.
Well, I think anything serious happens in the Barrens, they just nuke it, don't they?
Okay, where are you, the Barrens? What? How long did you? What was your guess, so and so?
2 days.
2 hours.
2d6 hours.
Oof.
2 hours at best.
So it could be 2 hours to 12 hours as a response. They will potentially respond, but yes. Yeah. I mean, it's the only. It's the. You know that the lead singer of the Shadows is still alive, Marley. Can't currently locate any. Can't locate an address. Seems that Marley's definitely gone kind of gone off grid, completely off grid. Delphia seems to be, potentially an easier person to track down. It just means you're going to have to go ruffle a few BTL gangers' feathers until you find out the right place.
But then once we start asking questions, we're on a timeline because if we start asking for her, they're going to start looking for her to find out why we want her. And if she's worth being held a hostage for us to pay for her. That's what I'd do.
That's assuming she's not running the op.
She must have got a bit of royalties from those songs.
Oh, she used to run the business, didn't she? She used to run.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She was one of the
She's a
owners.
very good editor.
Yes.
Good.
Anyone good at interrogation if we kidnap some of the gang members in the area and question them?
I think we just go if it is that place, we just go and scope it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have a look. As I said,
You might catch her walking in or out while we're looking at it.
I'll have a look on the way home.
Just pop in your trunk.
Remember, it's probably getting close to sort of 10 o'clock at night now.
I want to regroup on this tomorrow then.
I don't know, 10 o'clock at night is best time to go to Barron's, isn't it?
Yeah. Just waking up, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they must live like vampires. That's so cool. I've never noticed that before. My chair, it's got the hole there, and the background still shows through it.
It does.
That's cool. Yeah.
Time of day doesn't bother me either way.
I'm up for going back tomorrow. I'm up for going tonight if we think it's a better time to go. How's everyone doing in terms of being totally knackered?
Well, if we get some sleep and we hit them during the day, we'll catch them napping, hopefully. Because if you think they might be doing the stuff at night time and then just burning it off during the day.
To the time of day that you normally take these type of things? I don't think it matters, does it? It's whenever you need,
guys just
whenever you get the craving.
Whichever time of day it is, it's better than life. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't know what time of day it was anyway. They might come round and then just take another one.
Until the new year runs out and then they're off shopping for more money.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get your Christmas orders in now.
Well, if you guys are tired, then we ought to get some sleep. If you guys are not tired, then let's head down there. Have a look.
Fucking insomniac, it doesn't really matter for me.
That's true.
I'm probably not going to sleep well.
I think you two are probably the ones that have resources that need to recover, aren't they? More than
I have any resources I need to recover. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good anytime, but tactically. But when do you think we should go in, Wraith?
I think any time will do because they're going to be stoned most of the time. I don't think it matters whether it's day or night. The gangs, the ones that aren't actually taking it, I suppose it depends what the gang are as to.
Well, they'll be just enforcers to make sure people pay, won't they?
Yeah.
Make sure nobody gets out of control and make sure everybody pays. And then guard the boss and the money. Boss
What
fight.
else is there around the area? If there's things in the area that they're running, it'll be based on whatever else is going on. Like they're getting money and section rackets for nightclubs and things. It'll be active at night.
How about if we get in close and see if Threader can get into any camera system in there?
So we're heading down now, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
At least just go now, if not go.
Yeah.
We can have a look, can't we? We can have a look. We'll take the Scooby van.
Yeah,
I'm happy. It's on my way home for me.
Yeah.
The address that you have will take you to obviously to Redmond, to the edge of Redmond, specifically sort of English Hill, North Redmond kind of area. Are you all in? Okay, so did you give up the bulldog, Tiffin?
No, I kept it because I had the money to buy it. So
You kept it because you had the money. Okay, gotcha. That's good to know. So, did anybody have a Dodge Caravana, or was that what you replaced it with originally?
No, it was a Ford. It's Ford Dodge, isn't it? Yes, it must be me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hide that for now. Okay. Is everybody in the van, or are some of you on bikes?
I'm on my bike.
Yeah,
Okay.
I took it to the thing, you see.
Okay.
Does anyone want to tool up before we head down there?
I am tooled up.
I'm always
Yeah, me
tooled
too.
up.
probably take the assault rifle if there's psycho drug users down there, just in case. Otherwise, I've got my heavy pistol with me anyway.
Okie doke. Give me. I want Gangs of Seattle rolls again, please, as you're cruising through the area.
I'm going to give you my work in Seattle, which I will change to Gangs of Seattle because I had gangs before and I don't have gangs now for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a second. I'm just sorting something out.
Okay, that's weird. Why is yours rolled a different skill to mine? Mine's intuition, yours is logic. Mine wrong?
Closer. Maybe
Probably
it's
should be
because.
logic, but
Give me a second. Let me see if I move up into. It won't do. Okay, well, let's keep that at that. Let me roll this one and see what this comes up with. Oh, there we go.
okay. Okay, so Wraith, you're kind of riding sort of tandem with Thread. Are you in front of the van, behind the van, nowhere near the van?
I'll be behind it
Yeah.
by about braking distance.
Okay.
Brake check.
Like escorts type thing, one like slightly to the side so that we can go around if we need to.
Okay. So you kind of come around a corner and as you kind of cruise down the street with the bikes behind, the van in front, you hear the sound of gunfire and then certainly to Wraith, an unmistakable sound of detonation of explosives going off. And as you kind of pass a side street and you kind of glance down the side street, you can see what is clearly a running battle taking place between, a couple of jacked up sort of sports cars have been kind of parked across the road, and there are four individuals shooting and firing stuff further down the street. You can't make out what they're engaged with, but as you kind of cruise past them, the markings that you see are very much the markings of the red hot nukes. You can tell this partly because the patch that they wear on the back of their jackets is a mushroom cloud. And the second thing that you can tell is that all 4 of them are dwarfs. And then you kind of go past. But at this point, you kind of sniffing, you realise almost at the same time as well, you're definitely cruising through red hot nuke territory. So you need to be careful. They are they're an extortion kind of racket. They're one of those protection money kind of place gangs, but their calling card is explosive.
I'm going to make sure my sensors of my van are running to look out for any sort of mines and things on the road.
Okay. You continue kind of heading further inland. You arrive probably somewhere like northeast 133rd Street, off Avondale Road northeast. You begin to slow down, and ahead of you, several rundown buildings, mostly apartment blocks. One that you're aiming for, not too far away. You can see sort of like a parking area out in front of it. What once upon a time might have had some kind of chain link fence around it is kind of mostly pulled down and destroyed. The concrete there is kind of, and the asphalt is all kind of cracked and damaged. There's a couple of cars kind of parked outside, none of which seem to have, probably seen a mechanic in the last sort of 10 years. Bits of them are falling off. They're definitely dented and banged up and rusting in places. As you kind of bring everything to slow things down, the scene that you take in here is, as I say, it's probably a 2-story building. There's kind of an entranceway which then sort of almost in the middle of this building, probably like an old concrete porch, couple of poles kind of holding it up, but there's kind of jagged bits of concrete missing and bits of kind of metal framing kind of stuck out of that porch on one side. A couple of the downstairs apartments seem to have had windows smashed. One in particular seems to have had windows smashed, and there's the remains of a rotting sofa and chairs kind of outside it. Other bits have detritus and bags of rubbish and all sorts of crap just kind of stacked and tossed out of these kind of low-level windows. There are a couple of windows that's the ground level that are barred, that actually still have glass in them and have sort of thick steel bars kind of welded over them, either obviously to protect the glass to some degree, but obviously to stop people from getting in. Fairly narrow as well, making it quite difficult for you to kind of throw an explosive through there. They're grimy. One of the windows has probably got cardboard or paper or something stuck over it, but it's leaking light here and there. There is another window that is kind of leaking light, some kind of opaque kind of curtain or something hanging over what is an incredibly grimy window.
I'm waiting for River to go, posh bastards.
You notice that sat atop a couple of overturned trash cans near the entrance appears to be a couple of kids, probably 15, 16 years old. And here and there, even at this time of night, there's probably half a dozen kids throwing a ball around. Kids' ages seem to range from about 12, 13 up to, as I say, about 16, 17.
Are they like... can I make a guess that they're probably spotters?
Again, You can absolutely make that assumption, yes.
Yeah.
Any indication as to which gang they could be spotters for?
They're not dwarf kids, are they?
No. Sorry, excuse me. There are no definite gang markings on the kids. That makes them obvious.
The gangs around here, specific species or races or
There could be anything.
ethnicities. Okay.
But these are definitely human kids.
And the gang looking at that's got the protection racket around the BTLs. Are they human gang as well?
The gang that you saw before, which were dwarf, there is, this is the address. The only visible people here are the kids.
Okay.
If I pull up alongside the van,
Yep.
have we gone around the corner, or are we just sat across from it, or something like that?
It's up to you.
Need to get somewhere quieter out of view. What can I see in AR? If I go into AR, have all these guys got comlinks on them? I'm thinking if there's a BTL den knocking around here somewhere, that might flag in AR. They may have it hosted, because obviously they won't want pesky deckers just dicking about with it. And just seeing if there's anything that looks out of ordinary for an absolute shithole in the middle of Redmond.
There's no. So all of the kids have comlinks that are active.
Okay.
Probably better ones than River.
Yeah, so the kids have comlinks that are active. The apartment that has the lights on the ground floor also has a comlink active in it. But there's no kind of advertising, and there's nothing that screams BTL den.
No, that's like saying heroin warehouse, come get it.
Exactly.
I do think if we pass by these kids and go around the corner, maybe.
Well, I mean, if you've slowed down, they've stopped what they're doing and they're watching you.
Are there any looking around? Is there anyone on the roofs of the buildings? Like
Doesn't
spotters
appear
up there?
to be. Doesn't appear to be, no.
You sure this is the place?
But it's the address we got, isn't it? So maybe time to do some legwork. I'm just a bit unsure about leaving my van here.
Lock your doors.
Yeah, can I make sure there's no bricks around so I can raise up the van?
You got bulletproof windows?
If he hasn't paid for them, probably not.
I don't think I did that choose.
Get some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll need to replace the glass soon anyway if you leave the van here. So,
if you've gone like round the corner to just have a chat, what you will notice is that there's at least two kids have kind of followed you to the corner of the street and are just kind of stood there watching the van and the two bikers.
I'm going to stick my head out the window and say, "Oi, kid!"
Put your
I heard
hazards on.
Yeah, I heard there's a place around here for a good time.
Well, that's straightforward and not at all fucking covert. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean
comes
River's just kind of like,
Kid kind of comes trotting up to the side of the door, and he looks up at you and he says, "You looking for a good time, are you, Orc?"
I was told by a friend of mine that I could come in for a good time.
Ah. You looking for inners or outers?
Inners.
Inners?
Whatever inners are.
Well, you have to follow me back to the boss. But the boss has got some good inners. Some good inners.
I mean, is River assuming that he's talking about hookers?
And we're talking about belly buttons here, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah, and he's around.
I mean, give me logic and intuition tests if you want.
I can give you an intuition test.
Go for it.
Give you
Logic plus intuition, you say?
Yes.
I'm hoping that inners means sit in and have your BTL, and outers means take it home with you.
I think it means belly buttons.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is a mental test, is it?
Yeah.
So what was it? Sorry, you wanted
Logic and intuition.
An intuition. Okay, that's not too bad.
I have 2 hits.
Yeah, either one, yeah.
Mine's not appeared yet. It's because I missed a roll. I missed a roll button.
Do you realise you're doing it private?
None of you have any real clue. Those of you with Gangs of Seattle, give me a roll with Gangs of Seattle.
Definitely not River's World, this one.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Tiffin. All right, so Tiffin. Okay. Yeah, it's odd phraseology, Tiffin, but what you suspect is inners is porn and outers is snuff.
Okay. Definitely inners then.
You coming then? Your van will be all right there. Jimmy will watch it. And this kind of scrawny-looking, probably 14-year-old kid kind of comes nonchalantly over and rests against the remains of a lamppost.
Let me just check something. Okay.
The other kid goes over to Wraith and Thread. You're looking for inners or outers too?
I'm not, but my friend was.
I'm not particularly interested, but we'll keep an eye on the van.
I'll just go. I'm already sorted out, and I'll show my link at the back.
Nice link. Pretty link, mister.
Oh, that's the point. Do I need a data jack to do this?
Yeah.
They can give you
VR goggles.
Triodes or something. Trodes.
Yeah, trodes. You can get trodes and stuff.
I say I haven't got a data jack either.
You come in, he says, waiting patiently.
Where's Jimmy?
Jimmy's just stood about 2 feet away, resting against remains of a lamppost with his arms crossed, just kind of looking at you all.
Okay.
Wearing badly fitting sort of actioneers clothes.
Right. So I'm wearing my driving gloves.
Okay.
So I'm going to get out. And as I step onto the pavement, you'll notice the van visibly lifts up. So,
Hey, Jimmy, make sure the van's okay, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's going to resist that, but I've just influenced him to make sure that's a really good idea to make the van.
He's got to oppose it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't really have... okay, I know what I'll do. Hang on a sec.
Make my drone test. That's fine, I did make my drone test just.
Use that.
Oh, using a bit of... Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Jimmy, make sure the van's okay. Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Yeah. No problem.
Cool.
That's what we're here for. The boss won't have it that any customers have their gear nicked. We don't let anybody touch it. And he kind of pats his side, and you can see that there is a definite bulge there.
Fucking Super Warhawk or something. Jesus Christ.
A Remington 2000 room sweeper.
Do you know what? He's got a tripod to put it on because he can't lift it.
Either that kid's called tripod or he's got a shotgun down his leg.
So, Sniffin, you kind of follow around the corner, and he kind of takes you to the front of the building, and a couple of kids that are kind of sat. You know, one of them is obviously slightly older than the other. He's probably about 17, 18, and he kind of looks you up and down and nods to the kid, and the kid smiles. Push open the door, and as the door opens, you can hear this screeching from somewhere inside the apartment. Some woman, female voice, yelling very loudly, followed by several bangs and crashes of what sounds like ironware, not iron like guns, but pans or something being chucked down something. And the kid kind of looks at you and kind of rolls his eyes and says, "Oh, Mavis is at it again." Anyway, the boss is this way.
I'll follow, keeping him in front. Yeah.
When I knocks, the boss will come to the door. She'll ask you what you want. Just tell her you want an inner. She'll sort you out. Good prices as well.
Thanks, good.
Thanks, Chummer. What's your name?
Oh, me? Oh, no, my name's just, they just call me Fletch.
All right, Fletch. Thanks.
Takes you to the door, the corner apartment at the bottom, and he kind of knocks on the door, and a thing slides open, and you can see kind of quite an oldish face appears and looks. Delphia, we got a buyer.
Oh, motherfucker!
and the door opens. The latch closes. And the door opens, and you are greeted by this individual.
Oh, she had a few years on her.
It was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. She kind of looks at you, looks you up and down.
She's got all Walking Dead.
So, what are you after then?
I'm going to try to be
nudge.
Intimidate. Do you want to take this or no? I'll take it.
I mean, we're at the door, dude. Let's get in the door.
Yeah. Okay. We're hoping you could help.
Let's have a chat first.
Yeah, we're hoping you could help us, Delphia.
That's what I'm known for. I'm known for helping people with troubles. You, lass, look like you've got a few troubles. Are you
We
sure
have.
you just want the? Are you sure you just want the inners? I've got some good stuff. Menage a trois, menage a quatre, interspecies.
To be fair, let's just have a chat first, Delphia.
Okay.
I
She's
wasn't
a
here
prude.
when we were deciding what we're doing with her. This is my colleague here. He'll explain everything to you. Or she'll explain everything to you, sorry. And I'll I said, be your interest to answer her questions.
Oh, shit, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Let me
She
This
said
is your idea.
she
Jeff.
will.
let me just give you one of these first. I'll do a private roll for you.
What are you giving me?
It should hopefully come through if it works.
Was it a shame roll?
Shame roll, yeah. Bit of intimidation, bit of flex.
What's intimidation opposed by? Give me a sec. Just checking what intimidation's opposed by.
Lots of modifiers to intimidation as well. There's a sheet, one of which is being physically imposing, which should probably add a dice or two.
Yeah, we should probably start this again, and we should actually get the modifiers for this. Okay, so you wish to intimidate her, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's opposed by intimidation. All right, so your modifiers looks like this. You're on a -1 because she is suspicious of you. She's neutral. She has no prejudice. No, sorry, friendly, neutral. Okay, so that's that. So she's suspicious, so you'll be on a -1. The desired result is what's your desired result? What's the desired result?
I want her to listen to and answer River's questions.
Okay, so I'm going to say probably annoying to the NPC, so that's a -1 as well, so it's -2. Do you have any street cred?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Okay. Are you pissed?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Intimidation. You are physically imposing. I'm going to give you a +2, so that cancels out your -2. There are 2 of you and 1 of her, so that's going to give you another +2. Yep. Okay. So you're going to have a +2 to your dice. So re-roll with a +2 to your dice.
Yeah, hopefully this comes through. I'm pushing the limit as well.
You're going to push the limit. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, crap, that was supposed to be blind, was it?
No, it's fine. 7 hit.
Woo.
A pool, on the other hand, is
4 dice.
Plus 17.
672 dice and
Yes.
a net pool of 9,600. So it is intimidation plus, what did we say? Intimidation plus
Charisma.
charisma. So her charisma is that. Her intimidation is that. Well, that's
No,
a good
it's intimidation
start.
willpower. Intimidation willpower.
Resist.
Oh, to resist, yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that makes it even better for her then. However, she is going to have. You are physically imposing, so it's -2. She's going to have -4, isn't she? That's not so good.
Would she? Because Tiffin's had the bonuses. That would make it double the difference, wouldn't it?
Yep, that's how it works.
Okay.
Yep.
If she tries to close the door, as I'm going to put my foot in the door.
Yeah, so you've got if you look on intimidation modifiers, you've got character is physically imposing, and then you've got subject is physically imposing.
It is how it works. It just seems a bit off, though, doesn't it?
No, it wouldn't be. Character is physically imposing. So, actually, no, you're right. She would roll her full 6 dice because it is your pool that gets modified plus or minus.
Yeah.
Because if, for instance, if Smithin was trying to intimidate a troll, she would not get physically imposing. The troll might get a +1 or impose a -1 to her pool because the troll is more imposing physically than the orc is. So, yeah, okay. She looks you up and down and she goes, go on. Take it you're not here to buy then.
Well, there'll be some coin in it for you.
All right.
Stop giving fucking money away.
Just kicking you in the shin as hard as she fucking can.
Yeah. All right.
Not a lot. We're broke as fuck.
Well, I guess she smiles. She says, well, I guess ask a question. I'll tell you what I want for the answer.
I was like, look, we can have a shitty, hard conversation, or we can sit down and act like civilized folk. Shall we go in?
She kind of shrugs and invites you in.
Cool.
Sat on the sofa, plugged in, are 4 burly trolls that make Smithin look tiny. One of them has a Remington room cleaner across his knee and a toothless grin.
Well, they're all plugged in, so they won't give a shit about what we're doing. So
There is anybody else.
They're all watching the end of Rocky.
There is only her in here. She's going to take you into what would be the lounge, and on the lounge, sort of a table in the middle, there's a bunch of discs, BTLs kind of just scattered across the thing. There's a couple of trodes and things for play. And she kind of looks at them, looks at you and sort of says, so I can't interest you in purchasing one of these then?
we're not users, but look, I don't give a shit what you're into these days. I want to talk some ancient history.
All right. How ancient?
Was it 30 odd years ago?
Yeah.
40s, wasn't it? So yeah, 30 odd years ago.
40s,
Carrion
50s.
Studios,
Yeah.
Jet Black in the Shadows. Ancient history.
Oh, I remember those days very well. Good times, good times. You know, Carrion made a lot of stars' careers. Jet Black, one of the best. Too bad what happened to him, though. What is it you want to know?
Do I think she knows more about what happened to him based on that?
Give me a judge intentions roll. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ask the right question, she'll answer. She seems amenable to answering the question, and you kind of see that look in the eye of somebody that's gone back to back into the memories.
The times when her nipples weren't resting on her kneecaps.
Gravity. She's a harsh mistress.
She's a cruel mistress.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want to know? We want to know what happened back then. Do we want to know like what the mask might symbolize?
Well,
whether you recognise that? Or...
But this disc, we want to know about why there's 2 levels of encryption and things. And
did she produce this?
well, we assume so.
Yeah, her name's on it, isn't it?
Produced the disc, yes. You know. So let me remind you of what you know. Jet Black went to the studio 2 nights in a row in June of that year.
Recorded 7 tracks.
Recorded 7 tracks. The only name listed in there that was like the Carrion Studios person was her name. Sorry, was listed as the sound engineer, and her name. So you know she was there when he recorded those 7 tracks. That's all you really know about the link, and obviously you do know that she was one of the owners in the studios itself.
What can you tell us about those 2 nights? Not too long before he checked out. Some late night recording, 7 tracks over 2 days. Seems
I
pretty
remember
intense.
that. She nods. I remember that session well. Recorded in the dead of the night, just me, him, and his backup band. He wanted to keep it a secret. He was planning to release it later on. Unfortunately, he died before he got the chance. But the thing is, he wasn't just singing, Chummer. He was channeling something. You could feel it. Late nights in that booth, it wasn't just music. It was magic. Sure of it. That was the best.
I let a little glow pop up in my eyes as I'm kind of watching her.
Gotta say, that was the best thing I recorded. Not long after that, after he died, that's when everything went wrong.
Kind of looking around her apartment and not pulling the most pleasant of faces. I'm just like, what the fuck happened to you? You were top of the biz back then.
Yeah. Like I said.
Hey, no judgments. I live in Redmond too.
Now she knows where to find you.
In fact, you can see my... I wouldn't say that.
You can see my bridge from here.
You can see my bridge from here. Yeah.
Oh, no,
shit,
shopping trolley
I
well.
left my light on.
Did I leave the oven on? Oh, no, I don't have one.
She kind of looks at you and said, I don't quite know what really happened. At the time, I got swept up in this whole secrecy thing. Dead of the night stuff. No staff, just me, him, his backup band. Kept saying he was saving it. He had big plans. He wanted him to record it, to save it. And then he was gone.
So
Never took any copies.
Band?
No, that was the thing. It wasn't his usual band, and I don't know why.
I will respond with... well, actually, it'd be really hard for me to respond unless I start texting and really ignoring her.
He kept saying that the mask wanted it to be clean, wanted it to be secret, wanted it to be perfect.
What was the mask?
No idea. He just kept rambling on in between takes. The mask wouldn't be happy. The mask wanted it clean. That wasn't clean. That's why it took so long. Why it ended up being as good as it was. Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
Little bits.
Those recordings. Yeah, he was obsessed. Secured the discs. I never had a means to decrypt them. He never left me with any copies. He took all the masters, made me scrub everything. He was absolutely obsessed, said that's how the mask wanted it to be clean. It was the mask that was feeding him the music.
The mask. Do you ever see anything else about a mask? porcelain cracked?
She looks at you and sort of shakes her head. No. It was just put it down to crazy code, the way he spoke, the kind of lingo that he used. To just put it down to being something that he knew about, but nobody else did. It meant something to him, and
was he
He
into
was
magic
like-
at all?
She said he was channeling.
Yeah, but was he into magic normally? He's not some kind of. I mean, I don't know much about magic, but he's not some kind of shaman who was being controlled by something else.
I don't think so.
Who encrypted it? Did he do that? Was it his team?
I guess it was him. Yeah, I guess it was him.
What happened to him? You just hear the rumours that he died, but that's as much as the rumour goes.
Yeah, don't really know. 1 minute he was with us, and the next minute he wasn't.
I'm going to turn around and say, Ray, stop shouting across the street.
River looks up from her phone. She's messaging. It's just like,
I'm listening. Sorry, guys. I'm sneezing.
she doesn't know anything about the mask. He was on about the mask. She didn't do any of the encryption. She's a bit of a dead end.
But then this mask thing that you told us about happened in the nightclub.
Yeah.
Is it almost like a spiritual thing?
Some weird mojo with it. I will nudge the rest of the team. Anything else you think we should ask her?
Maybe if you play it, it ends the world.
What was that quote about absent friends? Or something? Trying to look at my notes here, and I can't find that one.
My notes are about 17 different books.
For enlightenment, seek out absent friends. That was on the actual disc cover.
That's
We
right.
haven't talked about any absent friends? People he was missing at the time? Or the people he'd fallen out with or ghosted?
Anna smiles at you, and she sort of says, "You want to learn more about that recording, yeah?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so happens, I think I can help you, but I need you to scratch my back.
Turn around.
Doesn't mean that, Tiffin. How itchy's your back?
It's not money. Don't need money. I need something fetching. Just need a small favour. There's a package I need picked up. Don't want to go get it myself. Don't want to send one of my friends. And she says that she kind of vaguely gestures in the general outside direction. Knight Errant know what we look like. They'll pick us up right away if they catch us. Package is already paid for. Just need you to retrieve it, bring it back here. If you do that, I'll tell you something that I promise will be of use to you. Deal?
Size of the package?
It's
Small.
going to be small. It's just going to be a new BTL, isn't it?
Or a box of them.
Look, lady, I don't want anything to do with this shit. I don't make any judgments about how people make their living, but this ain't my gig.
Then I guess the information I have for you is not that important then, is it? I think we're done here. And she kind of rises up and starts to walk towards the door.
I'll give River a nudge.
Look, tell me a few deets. We can always forget it, but maybe we can help each other.
Simple. I need somebody to go to the Lotus Flower card room on 56th Street in Tacoma. Speak to Mr. Lowe. Tell him you've come to pick up a package for Lady Blue. Tell him the password's Abbey Road. That'll get you the package. Bring it back here. Job's done. Information's yours.
I take it that's in the town, in Seattle itself.
Yeah.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
That's some shit we do not want to be found with that stuff on us.
How far away is it?
I mean, River's internal monologue is thinking we could always beat the info out of her.
Honestly, we've got a guy with fucking cop killer bullets and an Ares rifle. I've got an illegal hot sim in my fucking.
River doesn't. River's sweet and innocent.
Yeah. All right, ball lightning girl.
Yeah, I know she's a bit. She nearly puked and fucking went off on that. So that was self-defense.
How far away is the pickup point? And
Blue Lotus. Let's see if I can figure it out for you.
just wondering how long it would take and how much risk there is in getting back without getting stopped. It's like
Depends whether the Blue Lotus, so the Lotus Flower, it's called, is being watched. Yeah, if it's a
typical.
known.
Well, it is, because that's why she wants us to do it. She said
Yes.
as much.
See, the skill I changed because my background was smuggling routes in Seattle. That would have been useful about now.
Super useful.
Yeah, I haven't got it now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm messaging the team
That would actually work with my background as well.
Well, I don't want to beat up an old woman.
But
She's clearly been in hard
shit,
times.
Tiffin, I can do this all. I wouldn't say that. River wouldn't say that.
But I'll go snap the kid's necks in front of her. Yeah.
How many more do you have?
Still, once you pop, you just can't stop.
I'm just seeing if I can find it. What was it called? The Lotus.
Lotus Club or something.
Lotus Flower, I thought. Oh, was it Lotus Club? Sorry.
Lotus Flower, yeah.
And she's Madame Blue. Was that right?
But, yeah. How quickly do you need this done?
How quick do you need the information, she says with a smile.
If we turn it tonight, are they going to have it?
Yeah. They'll have it. So it's going to be... I don't actually think it's on any of the maps. That it's not called out specifically on any of the maps as far as I can see. But it is going to be sort of... well, it's Tacoma, isn't it? I don't remember where Tacoma is. Have a look. Ooh. Yeah, so okay. So it's pretty well away south of you from where you are.
It's in the Canton Confederation.
Well, if you want to make Gangs of Seattle rolls, you can do. Tiffin. Right.
Problem is,
Assuming that River's kind of keeping... I mean, you actually don't need to be texting. You know, if you've got comm links and a secure line, you can have your secure line open so that you can hear all sides,
that's true.
sides of the conversation. So, Tiffin and Wraith. So I'm picturing kind of Wraith, Reaper, Thread Reaper are out with the van and the gear, and then that Tiffin and specifically Tiffin and River have ended up in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So independently of each other, the Lotus Flower is a kind of a tea shop come Japanese cuisine style, Chinese style restaurant that is a front for the Chinese triad.
They control all the docks and stuff, don't they?
They control all the docks and stuff, yes. Yes. So you would be going into, dare I say it, the Den of the Dragon.
So, do they know about this? So if it's from them, all's good. If it isn't, then it's going to be very hot when we...
It's paid for, though, so allegedly it's paid for. And they're not going to give us something it's not paid for.
I mean, actually, the River doesn't want to know what the fuck we're doing. Like, to some extent, the less she knows, the better. This stuff gives her the heebie-jeebies.
That's magic.
More so than, throwing lightning balls at groups of crazy gangers. The stuff gives her the heebie-jeebies, so... What do we think, team?
If we want to move this further, and I'm sub-vocalizing this, if we want to move this further on, then we need to do this. We need to find out what she knows. And there's two ways of doing it. Get the package or her.
We will do much worse things.
Oh, yes.
We may already have done worse things.
Indeed.
I haven't.
You're young.
Yet. True.
Give it time.
We've given that dish to somebody without knowing what they're going to use it for.
And we already know there's something scary about it because she says magic involved, and the fact that it was coerced onto him by this mask figure. So we don't know it could be a chuffing ritual on that CD, and once it's played publicly, you could activate the ritual. And
yeah, but I mean, you only get +1 to your dice pool per 60 divided by charisma. Anyway,
per band member.
That's how many people
and
will
then
sacrifice.
there's going to be millions of people listening to this because it's Jet Black, and then okay, let's not think about that.
Let's not think about the hell we just unleashed on her.
Let's not think about the 20,000 dice pool ritual that we might have just unleashed up on the world.
And the demons that are going to infest all those people that listen to them.
You should play it backwards for that, I've told you.
Exactly, yeah.
Shit.
Play it backwards, it says, be kind to your mum.
So we're on then, yeah?
We're going to have to do this. I don't like it. This shit kills people, it ruins lives. But I've done worse things in my life, so.
The River's wondering who the fuck he's got in with.
Maybe
you are going to agree to
somewhere.
Agree to do it then, are you?
Grudgingly. This intel better be good.
Okay. All right. I'm going to call it there because I am tired. So, Are you going to do this? My last question, are you going to wait until the morning? Because it is probably about 11 o'clock at night. Or are you going to march straight to the Lotus Flower and do it tonight? I mean, it will most likely be open for another couple hours, 2-3 hours. So that is an option. Or you could wait until tomorrow.
I personally think wait till the morning when the streets are busier. And then if we do get any problems where we have to get away, there's going to be a lot more.
And we'll be stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Reaper and me are on bikes, so we can weave in and out of the traffic. You in whatever the hell you've got. How are you going to escape easier?
Through the traffic.
See, I have no idea what that vehicle is. Okay.
It's the
Like
18 van.
Like the 18 van.
Ah, right, okay.
So not very easily, essentially.
It'd be
Okay.
This is a really bad idea, guys.
we can't hesitate on this sort of thing. We've got to do it.
Just got to do it as what it is. It's a pickup and nothing more.
Don't read too much into it. Go there, but keep your eyes open.
Why are you saying me?
We're going to dress you up as a wilderness skill cookie and send you in.
That's all cookie.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, she kind of says to you, just remember, it's all paid for. You're heading to the Lotus Flower card room, Tacoma, Yellow Lotus territory. Password, Abbey Road. You're asking for Mr. Lee? Mr. Lowe.
Where do they require the password at the door?
And it's for Lady Blue, or was it?
Lady Blue, yeah. Just grab the package. It's already paid for. Bring it back here. And don't open it. Unless you're intrigued and like nightmares.
Shit, lady, I don't even want to pick this thing up.
It's probably a severed head.
Tiffin, on the other hand, will be all over it.
It's
It's
about
jaded old orc.
it's about the box is about horse head size.
Yeah.
All right. So apologies. Yeah, we'll call it there tonight, and then we'll pick that up next week with you heading